What if I told you that the greatest kung fu master in all of China wasn't always wise, calm, and powerful? Before becoming the legendary Master Shifu, he was a young red panda with big dreams, difficult challenges, and some of the biggest mistakes in kung fu history. Today, we're exploring the complete life story of Master Shifu, from his childhood all the way to becoming the teacher of the Dragon Warrior himself. Let's begin. Early life. Master Shifu was born many years before the events of Kung Fu Panda. As a young red panda, Shifu was trained by the legendary Kung Fu master Master Oogway. Oogway saw great potential in him and taught him the ways of Kung Fu, discipline, and wisdom. Shifu worked harder than almost anyone else. He spent countless hours training, hoping to become one of the greatest warriors China had ever seen. His dedication paid off, and eventually he became one of Oogway's most trusted students. Raising Tai Lung. One day, Shifu adopted a young snow leopard cub named Tai Lung. Shifu loved Tai Lung like a son and personally trained him in Kung Fu. As Tai Lung grew stronger, Shifu constantly praised him and told him how special he was. Shifu believed Tai Lung would someday become the Dragon Warrior. Unfortunately, this would become one of the biggest mistakes of his life. Tai Lung became proud and obsessed with power. He believed the Dragon Scroll belonged to him. The fall of Tai Lung. When Tai Lung finally expected to receive the Dragon Scroll, Oogway refused. The wise master sensed darkness growing inside Tai Lung's heart. Enraged, Tai Lung attacked the Valley of Peace and tried to take the scroll by force. Shifu was devastated. He had trained Tai Lung, raised him, and loved him like family. Now he had to help stop the warrior he once called his son. Tai Lung was eventually defeated and imprisoned, but the guilt remained with Shifu for years. He blamed himself for creating the monster Tai Lung had become. Training the Furious Five. Determined to never repeat his mistakes, Shifu dedicated himself to training a new generation of warriors. These students became known as the legendary Furious Five. The team included Tigress, Monkey, Viper, Crane, Mantis. Among them, Tigress became his closest student. This time Shifu was much stricter, hoping to prevent another Tai Lung. However, his harsh teaching style often made him seem cold and distant. The arrival of Po. Everything changed when a clumsy panda named Po accidentally became the Dragon Warrior. Shifu couldn't believe it. Instead of a skilled fighter, he saw an overweight noodle fan who knew almost nothing about Kung Fu. At first, Shifu tried everything to make Po quit. He pushed him harder than anyone else. But Po never gave up. Eventually, Shifu discovered something important. Po learned differently than other students. Using food as motivation, Shifu found a way to unlock Po's incredible potential. For the first time in years, Shifu began believing in a student again. Facing Tai Lung. Soon, terrible news arrived. Tai Lung had escaped from prison and was heading toward the Valley of Peace. Shifu knew this battle was partly his responsibility. When Tai Lung finally arrived, the two fought in an emotional battle. Despite all his skill, Shifu was defeated. Before Tai Lung could take the Dragon Scroll, Po arrived and fulfilled his destiny as the Dragon Warrior. Po defeated Tai Lung and saved the valley. For Shifu, it was a moment of relief and redemption. Inner peace. In Kung Fu Panda 2, Shifu realized he still struggled with his past mistakes. He taught Po about inner peace, a powerful state of mind that allows warriors to remain calm even during chaos. While Po faced the dangerous Peacock Lord Shen, Shifu continued guiding his student toward becoming a true master. Shifu also learned that accepting the past is sometimes the only way to move forward. Becoming a true master. By the time of Kung Fu Panda 3, Shifu had changed completely. He was no longer the stressed and controlling teacher from the past. Instead, he had become wiser, calmer, and more trusting. Recognizing Po's growth, Shifu officially stepped back and encouraged Po to become a teacher himself. This showed just how much Shifu had evolved. He finally understood that a master's job isn't to create copies of himself. It's to help others become the best versions of themselves. Legacy. Master Shifu's legacy extends far beyond his own accomplishments. He trained the Furious Five. He helped guide the Dragon Warrior. He protected the Valley of Peace. Most importantly, he learned from his failures and became stronger because of them. His story teaches us that even the wisest people make mistakes, but true greatness comes from learning, growing, and never giving up. And that's the complete life story of Master Shifu from Kung Fu Panda. What do you think was the most important moment in Shifu's journey? Was it raising Tai Lung, training the Furious Five, or teaching Po? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more character life stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, get me to 1K subscribers, so I can do a face reveal soon.